I think I'm going to start with let's do the weekly first. Let's do the weekly first. I think that's how I've been doing it lately. So this is the week of the 13th through the 19th. Sunday the 13th through Saturday the 9th. Where do we go? Okay, I'm not that good at shuffling, guys. Give me a card. There we go. That's a little better. Starting off strong with the Page of Swords, this is a new beginning. Some excitement, some determination, some communication and partnerships in the middle of the week around Wednesday. Oh, and then we have a strong leader with the Emperor around Thursday, Friday. The beginning of the week on Sunday, the top card of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. We have two twos. Lots of choices. The bottom of the deck, the end of the week, the Ace of Pentacles. That's interesting. Something's being offered. This could be a cool week. It's going to be very productive. I'm getting lots of productivity. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Let me take a picture. Oh, there we go. Lots of pentacles. This is good fortune. There. That way I can do that later. Thank you. Just for a while. It came with this. I added the thing because the chain kept breaking. And then this is one of my favorite things. Got lots of weird things here. All of these cards are upright, which is interesting. We go 2, 11, 2, 4, 1. Overall, this seems like good energy. We start off with making a choice, and it looks like it's going to pay off in the end. There's something we are standing up against, something that we're facing, but we're coming to the table with a good agreement, a partnership. And then we're moving into a strong and stable period with a good leader. We're ending off on a good note. Lots of new beginnings going on in here. All right. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm skipping the reading out of the booklet for right now just because I'm tired. I got this. I got on this later than I hoped. Next, we have the JV. No reverse cards at all. We got all uprights. Isn't that crazy? So this next week is going to be interesting. Oh, hello, Wheel of Fortune. Popping out there. So this one is going to be for the daily. Let's start with Sunday the 13th. What is the card of the day for Sunday? The Five of Swords. So Sunday, we might start off with a reminder to just pick up the pieces and move on. Monday the 14th, the sun. Look at that. The 14th, we have the sun. That's Monday. We're starting off strong. Ooh, the Emperor again, this time reversed. This one is for around Tuesday the 15th. So this is the card of the day for Tuesday. The first reverse card we've had this whole time. That's actually kind of exciting. Wednesday the 16th is next. Wednesday the 16th. The King of Pentacles reverse. Thursday the 17th. Thursday the 17th. Ooh, the Lovers reverse on the 17th. You see, you had to say no reverse cards. Now we're getting all reverse cards. I'm kidding. And then Friday the 18th. Friday the 8th. The Star. We have the Sun and the Star. That's interesting. And then finally, Saturday the 19th. Well, hello, the Hierophant reversed. You just popped right on out of there. The Hierophant has been popping up a lot lately. Thank you. I found it in the back of the closet. I love the tablecloth. Still had a tag on it, but it was just a little thing. I think it came from a Goodwill, to be honest. All right, let's see. I am going to read out of the booklet for the dailies. And then I might have enough time to take like a request or two, depending on what they are. I'm just tired, guys. I'm sorry. It has been a long day. All right, so we're starting off the week, Sunday the 13th, with the Five of Swords. Come on, there we go. If we're reading out of a hot tarot book. Uh-oh, your staff is split and chaos abounds, often in the form of conflict, stress, destruction, and defeat. Is someone or something challenging you pretty relentlessly? It's not a pretty picture, but there's nothing you can do to change it. So it's best to extract yourself from any lingering battles, dust yourself off, and prepare to move on. Check your need to be right. So in this, it feels like a reminder that you don't have to get into battles that are just draining your energy. You are allowed to ignore the comment section, let people be wrong, and even if you're right, you don't have to prove it to anybody, and you can move on. So that's Monday or Sunday's energy. Monday the 14th, we have the sun. I love the sun in this book. There is no more positive, optimistic card in the tarot deck than the sun, which beautifully shines its promise of warmth and light across all who survey it. If it's good vibes you've been seeking, this is a sign you're on the right path. Focus on relationships and activities that bring you joy. So that is Monday the 14th. Tuesday the 15th, we have the Emperor reverse. The diva. Naturally, those qualities turned on their heads can wreak havoc. Are you exerting too much control over people, places, and things that aren't yours to manage? Bogarting things you oughtn't? Don't let ego run the show. It's very much a reminder again, excuse me, geez, of the Five of Swords. Whatever conflicts are going on behind the surface, you gotta let go of the need for control. You gotta let go of the need to be right. The the energy I'm sensing here is just let go. Move on. Take a beat, take a breath. Next, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. This is on Wednesday the 16th, right? Something Monday, Tuesday. Yep, Wednesday. In reverse presentation, the King of Pentacles is worried that you're not being a good steward of the coins in your piggy bank. A secure future requires you to be fiscally responsible. The King of Buds may also symbolize death, either current or impending, that you should focus on whittling down so that the fruits of your labor are all yours to enjoy. It could also mention you're being a little greedy or stingy. Then we have the Lovers reversed on Thursday the 17th. Let it go, let it go. All right. The Lovers card takes on a fittingly inverse meaning when upside down. A relationship may be questioned, or there may be obfuscation and dishonesty, the exact opposite of the clarity you're seeking. So I'd say trust your intuition come Thursday the 17th, which leads well into Friday the 18th with the star. There's nothing worse than having no lighter when you need one, and the star card symbolizes that sense of relief, optimism, and positive change when you find the light. The path ahead offers illumination where there has been struggle. Spiritual and emotional seeking is rewarded with the flow of true growth and creativity. It's your time to shine brightly. Om. You and the universe are one. And then finally, the Hierophant reverse, which coincidentally is between the Emperor and the Lovers. We have 4, 5, 6. The Hierophant warns of poor leadership, incompetence, or egotism in your path. Seek your own course, follow your own spirit, and be you. The end of the week was the Ace of Pentacles. So that is a good sign to me to, again, be you, to take what's being offered and remember your overall purpose and desire. You're not there to please other people. You are there to live for yourself. And I'm finding that interesting that the Lovers reversed is the only card that has more than one person like featured. The 5 has 2 people in the background. The Hierophant has 2 here. But this is the only card where there's 2 people actually like featured here with the angelic face in the background. The rest of them, like the Emperor, the Sun, the Star, the King, and I would even argue the Hierophant, they're all just single faces forward. And then you have the faces of the angel and the face in the sun. These are just some of the cool imagery things that I notice whenever I'm doing my little witchy shit and whenever I sit down to actually read these cards and write it down. Oh, looks like my husband finally got the baby to sleep. That was a struggle. 2 hours worth of struggle. There's all right, let me take a picture of this real quick. I'll probably type a lot of this up tonight and then get it out tomorrow morning because I'm gonna have to drive down to Florida And the baby might be moving again. Did you go back to sleep? She be fighting me today. I have my own little question that I'm gonna ask my deck before moving on because there's lots of things politically happening in the world that have my attention. And I took yesterday and a little bit of today kind of more or less off of it because I needed a mental health break. I was going a little crazy with that, hurting my heart and hurting my brain. But I had some questions here. I don't really know what my question is, but alligator Alcatraz, alligator Auschwitz seems to be at the forefront of my mind. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little reading here on alligator Auschwitz. See what much of that do I got left? Oh, you didn't see anything. I gotta give them an offering. What kind of? Yes, I do. Yep. Hip hurting you? Oh, I'm sorry. You want a last slice of pizza? Oh, I forgot all about that. You want to know if anything will happen now that they told it? Yes, I want. That's pretty much what's been on my mind with Alligator Auschwitz is they finally seen it. I know Republicans are saying, "Oh, it wasn't that bad," and Democrats are sitting there saying that it's so horrible, and people are shouting out, "I'm a citizen," and it's like, well, one of them is obviously lying, and if you fact check them, it tends to be Republicans that lie the most often and lie the biggest. Whereas Democrats, while we do lie, it's usually exaggeration, or it might be just, or it might be, we're off by numbers. That's what I was lovingly watching a Republican who recently turned Democrat was talking about on her thing. So we start off with the hermit, which ironically the devil was underneath that. It was it was a rough press conference. I could only see bits and pieces before I had to turn away because there's only so much that I can do. I know what's happening there. I don't need to hear about it. The four of pipes represents burnout. The hermit is a pipe too, so it's emotional. It's the five of wands reverse suggests that the worst is over and that things might be looking up. So that's good. I got this card in reference to Kilmar Abrego Garcia around the time that he was actually transferred from Secot to the other facility. You can go and check that out on my all of them, the TikTok and the Substack and the YouTube. I think it's on all of them. Um, but yeah, this one I got in reference to him. So I wonder if it's similar. I wonder if they're going to start changing things up in some ways, or if improvements are coming, or if things are moving for the Ace of Pipes. Look at all these pipes. So this is again a good thing. Hello, little spider. Hi, hi, hey, yep. I like that. I like the enthusiasm, buddy. You can't be there. You can head over here. Thank you so much. Gonna go that way. Sorry. This is like truth to light too. Like the smoke is clearing kind of thing. What else do we got going on with Alligator Auschwitz here? Okay, okay. I'm not going to take all of this. I'll take the Hanged Man. Is that reverse? Yes, the Hanged Man reverse. So that could mean that the time is up. For what? I don't know. I dropped another card then. All right. Oh, that joint is kicking in. Well, I was smoking the end of that joint that we were hotboxing the Mustang. No, it did not. I didn't get a fucking It was like it's literally like a roach. There's more weed over there in that bowl that you're about to smoke. Yeah. Yeah. Are you mocking me? You fucking today? Yes. Love you too. Alligator Ash. Oh, Six of Wands represents a homecoming, public recognition, and success. I also got this card in reference to Kilmar Abrego Garcia. This is giving me good vibes, like really, really, really good vibes. All right, so let's see. What is the central? Okay, like what the fuck? What's the central theme, I guess? What's the message? Murmur, you know what I mean. Skip that card. Murmur. Give me a fucking card. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, here we go. Mhm. Here we go. And strength came up again. The being strong. All right. I think the worst with Alligator Alcatraz is actually about to be over. I think we're going to start seeing little by little small wins here and there. We're going to start seeing people come home. We're going to start seeing the legal system do its job. We're already seeing the government failing in a lot of ways. Y'all have noticed that, yeah? You guys saw the response that Texas had to the Mexican volunteers who came and saved the fucking lives of people. They called fucking ICE on them. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, Now, admittedly, I've not independently verified that, but like, I did not spend a lot of time on it. I have a feeling the worst is actually finally over. And I hate making that claim knowing that it is actively open and operating right now. But I think people are in a panic. We know that ICE agents are leaving. We know that morale is low as fuck. We know people are being tricked into working for that facility. I think the worst is actually starting to be over. I don't think this is going to be getting to the point of as bad as everybody feared it would. Not that it's not bad. It is fucking atrocious. But I think the pendulum's swinging the other direction. Now let's go card by card, and really kind of talk it out. Starting with the Hermit. Go away. I know my battery is low. Okay, starting with the Hermit. The Hermit card symbolizes time for self examination, self reflection, self reliance, and even self healing. A little me time, perhaps. Just you and your one hitter. Enjoy the benefits of purposeful solitude. It's a state of mind. Connect with your inner wisdom. I think this is feeling like those that are currently in captivity know that they're not alone. They feel seen and are able to kind of recognize that this bit of solitude is temporary, but it's forced, obviously. In this presentation, the Four of Pipes isn't kidding around about taking a break. The universe may even force one upon you, reminding you you're not in charge here. Listen to your higher power, self, supreme being, what have you, and go with the flow. Just don't squander this space. Make the most of your downtime or uptime. So this could also be in reference to us, those of us who are concerned and worried. We have to be able to take care of ourselves if we're going to take care of others. And forcing yourself into an emotional burnout hurts everybody, not just you. So take care of yourselves. Do like I did. Give yourself a rest so that you can start on Monday refreshed. Okay, people? Don't burn yourself out before the fight even begins. Tricking them with a garden spot number. Of course they are, yeah. Okay, Five of Wands. Things are looking up. Self-examination is hard, but the reversed Five of Wands suggests you've done some digging and taken a hard look at what's holding you back. Acknowledge the spent bowls of the past bongs and then focus on the fresh ones in front of you. Peace is yours for the inhaling. Again, the worst is over. Recognition has come. They've brought attention to it. The Ace of Pipes is a strong, positive force, announcing good things and predicting the birth of new ideas and opportunities that brings with them new clarity and perspective. There's change coming and it's coming fast. Keep expanding your mind and stay open to new echelons of your own mind's eye. See what I mean? Things are moving. And I think that's emphasized by the reversed hanged man. The Hanged Man cards reminds us of the perils of hanging on to something too tightly, whether it be our past, our expectations, or potential outcomes. A shift in perspective may be needed to get unstuck. The Six of Joints. This one is the one that I'm most excited about. This one gave me like a heart stop because this is exactly the card that gave me hope when with my Kilara Rigo Garcia. Okay. Who's the number one stoner around here? Me. It's you, and the victory you're experiencing is well earned and well noted. Any spoils it brings, wealth, fame, recognition, are all yours to enjoy. Those around you know you deserve it. Let them celebrate you too. This feels like the homecoming. This feels like people coming home and getting released. And then finally, we have the Six of Pipes is the central message. It is a time of transition, and you're no stranger to taking trips to unknown destinations. Sometimes a fresh start is the only option. Rest assured, the universe rewards forward progress. We are in a time where we are taking note of the similarities between then and now, past and future. And one thing I want to notice, we have a king fallen in the past and an upright knight with a rose for the future. There's a little bit of romanticizing for the future here. But we know what happened in the past. We know it's not a good look. And we're going to something positive. Let's start with the King of Pipes with our past. Might does not always make right, and that suits you fine. You never need to clamor for validation or attention, desperate to share your wisdom. While there is plenty of wisdom to be shared, rest confidently in your knowledge and save it for those who listen quietly and carefully. We are doing our best to spread awareness, but we can't make people listen. Future. This night is a true romantic. Love is in the air, and a proposal of sorts could be in play, whether that's just making your true feelings clear or popping the question, follow your heart. This is a very romantic-ish reading, but it could also just be something positive is coming out of this. Look on the bright side, look for the beauty in the world, because it does still exist, and we're about to see something beautiful. That's the vibe I'm getting out of this. I think the worst is truly over, and I hope so. I freaking hope so. 'Cause I don't know how much more of this I can take. Okay, I am tired. I think I have enough in me for one more. Yeah, I probably got enough in me for one more. Are there any burning questions in the comment section? I have all of my tarot decks, so you can pick out any of them if there are any questions. Just 'cause it's fun to put them up. While you guys figure it out, I'm gonna take some medicine, so stay with me. All right, Jack Skellington it is. Sure. Medical tests are no fun, but I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy looking at the results of them. I find them interesting, especially if they give me answers. But Call of Duty or GTA? Call of Duty. Damn, these cards are so nice. Let's see what we get here. Woo! Okay, let's see. Starting off, oh, you got this card last time, didn't you? This card keeps popping up. The Eight of Candles. I think that's surprise. Like, it feels surprising to me. Like you're going to be surprised by the outcome, or you're going to be pleasantly surprised about the testing process in general. You got the star. Oh, you. Hopeful, exciting, a light in the darkness, finding your way. Excuse me, sorry, I'm burping. All right, what else do we have? The moon. Fun that we have the star and then the moon. Again, I think this is illuminating some things that have been bothering you for a while. Some mysteries are going to start to be solved. Normally, I would stop here and do the past, present, and future, but I'm getting a pull to do more. So here we go. Oh, you've got the Three of Presents. So this one is reversed. Jack Hasman with you. So the Three of Presents reversed is the Three of Pentacles reversed. So that might be a little lack of teamwork. It might be your doctors aren't communicating very well. Keep an eye out for that. I would recommend making like checking in with all of your doctors and making sure that they're, checking in with you or each other, whatever the case may be. This is giving me the vibe of somebody is sitting on test results a little longer than they had to before passing it along. Nothing major, just kind of like a, hey, we've been waiting for like 3 days. Do you have them? Oh, yeah, they've been sitting on my desk right here. It's like, oh, great. Could have known that sooner. That's the kind of vibe I get. So, like, check in with your team and make sure that they're getting their results in when they get them in. That happened to me with, we did the NIPT test for our son when I was pregnant with him, which tells you the sex of the baby. And like, it's supposed to only take like 7 to 14 days. And they're like, 10 days is pretty common. Like 10 days comes and goes, 11, 12, 13, nothing. Finally, on the 14th day, I called. And they're like, oh, yeah, they've been like sitting here. I'm like, great. I would have liked to have known sooner. What else do we have? Hmm, What else do we The King of Presents. So once they do get your results in, it looks like they're very happy about it. It's a wealth of information. It's exactly what they need to get the ball rolling on whatever treatment options or whatever the next steps are. The word answers keeps popping in my brain. Justice. Justice popped out at me earlier too, but I didn't pull it. Justice is last card there. Like you finally feel validated. Whatever that's been bothering you that has prompted the testing is finally coming to light. You feel validated. Your symptoms are valid. So, what is the central message to your question of what you should expect? This was a good spread. You only have one reversed card. Not that reverse cards are bad. I just find that interesting. And these are all very positive and hopeful cards in general. Okay. Ooh, the devil. So this could be a warning not to fall into um, certain traps. Here we go. Your past, the page of candles reversed. There we go. So your past is the page of candles reversed. This could be like a lack of information or a lack of willingness to find information on the doctor's viewpoint. The future, we have the Five of Presents. This is the Five of Pentacles. It could be very expensive. It could be very expensive. Um, I don't know what else to gather from that particular. It could mean that there is some struggles to come, but that you will be able, that they're temporary. That's the thing. Overall, I'm seeing this as a very positive outlook. All right. Starting with the Eight of Candles. After this, I'm probably going to call it a night, guys. I am tired. All right. The Eight of Candles shows things are changing quickly now. You're feeling industrious and inventive and heading into a fast paced time in your life. Use this fresh, inspired energy to transform the mundane into something delightful. The star represents trust, faith, and a newly found clarity. When all feels lost, have hope. Like Zero's glowing jack-o'-lantern nose, the star will light your way and guide you forward. Now is the time to look to the skies and dream. The star is here to illuminate the visionary in you. Let go of self-doubt, what's weighing you down, because inspiration is ready to carry you to new heights. Next, the moon. Moonlight illuminates Jack in the graveyard as he reflects on his feelings. The moon represents a great lament, the subconscious, and intuition. Analyze complex or confusing situations you find yourself in. Are things really what they seem to be? What's going on under the surface? Beware of deception and listen to your instincts. They know the truth. Three of Presents. Let's go. Reversed, the Three of Presents represents an imbalance within a professional or financial collaboration. If you're working with others on a project, make sure everyone's doing their part. Disaster strikes when things become inequitable. Prioritize teamwork. Prioritizing teamwork will get you where you want to go. Again, this feels just like calling and checking on your doctor and team and making sure that like your results are getting where they need to go. The king of presents is the ultimate provider. Through hard work and smart delegation, he meets his goals and he loves sharing the wealth with others. This card is a call to spread cheer. Justice. The residents of Halloween Town come together during town meetings to discuss important events and decisions, invoking the spirit of justice. Justice as a tarot card is all about due course, accountability, and deciding what's fair. You're searching for the truth, which isn't always easy. Seek out the views and opinions of others to give you a clear perspective of what's really going on. If you're in the process of making a big decision, be sure to think about all possible outcomes and keep future repercussions in mind. This could also mean to get yourself a second opinion. So if you don't feel like the results or that your doctor's interpretation of the results are matching what you feel is right, like if you feel in your gut that something is off or that they're not telling you the full truth or that maybe they're wrong, don't be afraid to reach out and get a second opinion. The central message is the devil. The devil represents temptation, overindulgence, and bad habits, which happen to be some of Oogie Boogie's favorite things. If you're caught up in self indulgence or vice, it's time to rein it in and regain control. Don't gamble with your health and happiness. Remember that instant gratification isn't satisfying in the long term, so come up with a lasting plan for success. Your past is the page of candles. Reverse the page of candles is dealing with disappointment and frustration. You put a lot of energy and time into something, but things haven't gone according to plan. Don't clip your own wings and give up on your dreams. Instead, strategize and find a new approach. So, your past, you might have felt a little disheartened and just beaten down by the lack of answers or progress. And now things are moving quickly. You're about to get some answers. You might have some new mysteries. You might need to check in with your team, but good things are coming. Good news is coming, especially if you end up getting a second opinion and things are corroborating. Remember not to fall victim to old bad habits. And for the future, one more over. There we go. The Five of Presents represents material scarcity. If you're in need of a helping hand at work or financially, ask for it. Sometimes this tarot card shows you're standing in the way of your own success. You'll have more luck if you focus on the positives and keep your head up. Okay, that was a super positive spread. I don't know about you, but I loved that. That was so nice. I'll try to get this clip and up on like TikTok or posted here on Substack here shortly. All right, let's take a picture of it so I don't forget. Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a great night. I will try to get a tarot reading for. I'll try to get a tarot reading up sometime next week, but I can't guarantee it just because I'm going to be on the road. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. My fantasy sees we go down the highway. We're the best of friends. Adios, everybody.